Welcome, Joyager. In today's video, we're going to go deep into SpacePunks and evaluate whether or not they've lost its original hype from the summer, or if it's going to make a massive comeback. At the end of this video, I'm going to give you my subjective opinion on whether or not I like the project or not, so make sure you stay to the end for that. So, if you're excited to learn something new, you know what to do. Smash that thumbs up button and subscribe. You want to be in the family going into Q4. We're going to have a great time. Make sure you have that bell notification on, because some of my content is super time sensitive and can save you tens of thousands of dollars sometimes. Alright, so this is the SpacePunks NFT Twitter page. Oh, they follow. I just noticed they follow me. Oh, how nice. So this, yeah, they've got a lot of followers. I remember in the summer when they launched, they actually had a lot of heat. They were doing really well. Journey Crypto picked them up, and they were like one of my first NFTs I ever found. I actually found them, and I found out that he had minted them, and I way overpaid. I didn't know what I was doing. I bought like 2/3 the way up. I paid like almost Ethereum for a SpacePunk. So I'll be holding long term because I bought in so high. But I do like the project. I have always liked the project, and a lot of people, there's a little bit of a cult following. It's a little bit similar to Dogecoin. I know a lot of people compare the two, but they've got 4,550 holders out of 10,000 NFTs. That's really fucking good. And while the floor has dropped pretty substantially to like 0.15 at one point, I think, from a high of like almost 1. And so they did take a bit of a hit, but dude, they've got a strong fan base. I mean, I've been in their Discord for a while, but I mean, they're super open. They're talking all the time. They do AMAs like every single week on Twitter Spaces. It's a good time, and they've really cultivated a good family vibe here. And they did a bunch of like advertising in like New York City on billboards and stuff. I'm not sure exactly why they're doing that, to be honest. I think they should keep most of it online, because it's just not time yet to do on billboards. It doesn't make sense yet. Like Gary Vee talks about, this timing. But they've actually got a bunch of notable like influencer people who are in support of this team. Like we have Coin Bureau right here. They've got all these honorary punks for the big influencers that like their shit. So they've got one for Coin Bureau. They've got one for Elio Trays. I don't know who these two people are. They got one for Gary Vee. I don't know if Gary Vee's actually accepted it yet. Maybe he has. I know Journey Crypto has, definitely, and I don't think Alex Becker has. And then I don't know who these guys are. So yeah, they do have the support of a lot of big influencers. So we're going to get into some of the reasons as to maybe why. So something that's cool is they do a lot of donating to charities. They donated 60 ETH in the original mint, and they picked like 3 or 4 different charities. They've got Stomp Out Bullying, Space for Humanity, No Kid Hungry, Foundation. All good stuff. You'll have to see when a project like that has money at that level and is able to remain calm and also remember to give back to the community and to the people around. It's really, I love that. Now we'll get into some of the functionality behind the NFTs. So they have a bunch of NFTs, I guess, that are very similar, maybe even some clones. And I don't know if that's in the Dino collection or in their real collection. They had a Dino collection that was separate that came. But so they're talking about doing like little boosters that do different things. They thought maybe burning some of the clones would just increase circulation. They're going to have a few other launches, I guess. And they're going to have a separate NFT, Punk NFT, if you burn 4 clones. So that's actually kind of cool. And they're going to have like different like Ys and Elder Punks. I actually really like that idea. I like the idea of the lore. Oh, they literally just said that. Yeah, we can add lore to this. I like that idea. That's pretty cool. I'd love to see what exactly the lore is going to feed to. Like, is there a movie coming? Are you doing a game? Like, what I have no idea. Other than those 2 ideas, I'm like, what else are NFT projects doing other than making a game or trying to get into a movie? So this is the website. It's pretty interesting. I like the website. So Space Dinos, yeah, these are the if you had a SpacePunk, you could claim these and pay just the gas fee and get one of these. And these actually were really cool. I fucking loved these. Honestly, I never really thought SpacePunks and Space Dinos would get so low. I mean, Space Dinos, I think, is at a floor of 0.04, and I think that's a great buying opportunity. For some reason, I have a gut feeling with SpacePunks, but we'll get to more of that as to why later into the video. But yeah, so these are the Space Dinos. I think they look pretty cool. Let's see. So they have different SpacePunk types. So they have human, they have zombie, they have alien, they have ape, and albino ape. And I'm really annoyed because when I first got into NFTs, I didn't really realize this stuff, and I didn't know you could go through all these options. And there definitely were some zombies on the floor that I could have definitely bought, and I just didn't notice, and I picked a human, and I'm like, bruh. So here you can type in your punk ID and get like a whole list of their rarity and all that shit. So that's pretty cool. Their team is, I guess, anonymous. I actually didn't know that. For some reason, I was under the impression they were doxxed, but I guess not. So they're 9 beautiful people, most of them based in Prague, Czechoslovakia. That's cool, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Bored Ape Yacht Club has anonymous founders, so like, fuck, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter. All right, so we're gonna check out some of the other stuff they got going on. So they got a launch pad, and they've sent out all these things. They're like getting them treasure keys. I heard about this stuff. I also heard about this pension fund, giving you like passive income, and that was supposed to happen like a month ago, and I guess they didn't do that. I know DAO Turtles got like banned for that kind of thing, so I think they're trying to just like hold off on that before we have more information. But yeah, they have a shit ton of Launchpad NFTs. The problem is those projects have to do well for that to matter, and I'm not like shitting on SpacePunks, but like here's all the projects that were on their Launchpad. It's not so strong. It's not a strong lineup. So it's not that impressive, to be honest. I mean, the idea is of course there, but you know, I don't know how impressive that is to like talk about, I guess. I don't know if that's like a huge like benefit or like a pro. So yeah, they talk about staking. They're going to do that later on. So it looks like they're trying to partner up with the Sandstorm meetup team to create the SpacePunksClub sandbox experience. That's pretty cool. It's a big NFT gaming area, so that'd be cool. I'm interested in that. And also, one of the things I like about the SpacePunks is just the avatar, how it looks. I think it'll look really good in any kind of game. So that is one thing I noticed first when I first bought the NFT. I really liked the way they looked, and I thought they would look cool in a game. And so they got Phase 3 Evolution, but they don't have anything listed under. I guess they'll get to. I guess they're going to release that information later on. And they have animation. I guess that's going to be released later on. So they've got some things going on that the people are really excited about. And I think that's what's causing a lot of people to diamond hold. There's, I think, 5,000 unique holders out of 10,000, which is incredible. So if you're learning something and you're enjoying yourself so far in this video, go ahead and smash that thumbs up button so I know. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. I have a lot of time-sensitive information, so click that bell as well so you don't miss any videos from me. Also, from time to time on my Twitter, I'll make like low-key whitelist degen type stuff. And so I know you guys like degen shit, so I do that on my Twitter mainly. I don't really call projects out like that on my YouTube. I would say it's probably a good idea for your own best interest to go ahead and follow me at Cade Bergman on Twitter. So what are my thoughts on the SpacePunks NFT? I love them, and I don't quite know why. I don't know if a lot of people know why they like. I think they just. I mean, I fuck with the art so much. Like, I love the art. The community behind it's really cool, and the founders are really awesome. But I don't know if they quite got the connections to push themselves to like the level of Dogecoin. I've talked about that before. I think Dogecoin's got great connections, and SpacePunks are missing something. I don't know what it is, but something's missing for SpacePunks. But I do think they are going to pull through in the long run. I do think they will be here. They are one of like, not an OG project, but sort of OG. You know, they're kind of like the first of this kind. And so a lot of people like that. A lot of the big influencers still like this project. I haven't seen the most ROI, obviously, because the floor price is pretty low. But, I mean, the floor price, as I said so many times, is not really a true reflection of the value of a project. It's just the value of the paper hander at that moment. Who needs the money bad enough? He's just going to keep dropping the price to get some liquidity back. So I do think they're doing things behind the scenes. I hope they are doing things behind the scenes. And I'm really excited. I mean, you just can't deny, like look at this. This is a beautiful NFT, and they've got a capable team. They've been here for a while. They're verified on OpenSea. They got support. They have smart money in. They got 4,500 out of 10,000 unique holders. That's incredible. And you know, they got so much volume traded. Their activity is pretty solid. Like it's buying and selling pretty much all the time. If we were staking right now, we'd be making good money, and they have staking coming up. And so I believe in this project. Part of me is biased because I own one, and I bought it at such a high floor price. So I'm gonna hold because I'm not gonna take an L for no reason. But also, it's just one of those gut feelings. I mean, I was right about Space Apes, and they're killing it right now. They're killing now. It's there before the whitelist even. So I trust my gut. I tend to trust my gut. I think SpacePunks will do well long term. I didn't have as many great things to say about them as I was hoping I would find when I did the in-depth research. But that's okay. I think a lot of the things are happening behind the scenes right now. I think a lot of projects are working behind the scenes. NFT land is taking a little bit of like a boring time right now, and I think a lot of people are getting a little bit antsy. But for me, I actually enjoy the time where it's just chill. I can have some time to really evaluate some projects, really decide whether or not some of these projects are worth it in the long run. I'm doing that, trying to do that every day. For you guys, I've already covered Galactic Apes and Head DAO NFT. If you guys want to check those out, some videos before, and I'm doing pretty much a project a day. So if you want to see more of that, if you're down for that, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, join the family, bell notification on so you don't miss me, because some are time sensitive. And go ahead and smash the thumbs up button so I know that you're enjoying yourself. So if you want to see more of me right now, go ahead and click on one of these boxes on either side of me. And until next time, endure, persist, and be grateful you're here watching this video. Bye.